Hello and welcome to our channel Mr. Coder. In our last video we have seen how to create a DB context class. We have added entity framework NuGet package to our project. In this video what we are going to do is we are going to create services so that we can interact with the database and fetch the data and perform some operations. Okay, so to do that what we have to do is right click on your solution on your project, sorry, and click new folder, and here give the folder name as services. And what you can do is in services right click and create a new class, and let us give class name as employee service. Okay, and create one more class, interface, add class, and here select interface and give our interface name as I employee service. Okay, I employee service, enter, and then just come to our interface here and give it as public. Okay, and in here we'll be adding we'll be defining few methods, declaring few methods, string, and then what I'm expecting is get employee ID, and here employee ID, and take one more task and say employee control dot and resolve it, and then say get employee details, and here give int emp id, employee ID. Okay, next thing what we want to do is go to our employee service, and here we should inherit our I employee services, I employee service. Okay, just don't worry about this error because it is asking us to implement the interface that we'll be doing in a moment. So what we have to do is first we have to declare a private variable read only which is appdb context control dot and resolve it, appdb context, and we will call it as context. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll create a constructor ctor, and within here what we'll do is we'll just add an injection, and here underscore ctx is equal to ctx. Okay, now using this context instance we'll be fetching the data from the DB. So to do that we'll write a method public async. Why async? Because we are going to use await task, and within task we have string, and then get employee ID, and here give parameter as integer employee ID, and what we are going to do here is we will say var name equal to await underscore ctx dot employees where create a lambda here pointer c dot id equal to employee ID, and select the name out of it. So for selecting it, again we'll be creating a pointer d dot name and dot first or default async. Let me just reduce the size little bit so that it is visible to all of you. Okay, async bracket close semicolon, and since it is giving error, so press Ctrl dot and use entity framework code. Okay, so now we have got this, and we will return name. Okay, this is done. This is done. I'll just copy everything from here, and then I'll paste, and I'll say get employee details. And here we have to add the employee from models. And what we are going to do here is we are going to select the employees dot first or default async, where our ID should be equal to ID. So c dot ID equal to employee ID, and we'll return the employee. So we'll call it as EMP, and we'll say return EMP. Okay, so our service is ready now. Now it's time to resolve the dependency. So I'll go to startup class, and then here we have to resolve the dependency. So where you will resolve the dependency into the services. So let us do that. So to resolve the dependency, what you got to do is just after this write service dot add scope. Okay, add scope, and here I'll say I employee service, and just press Ctrl dot and select this, and comma employee service. Fine. So we have just resolved the dependency here, and let us stop our session here itself. In our next video, we'll see how to initialize the database and do the migrations and all that, and we'll continue with our rest of the session. Until then, please take care of yourself, and thank you for keep visiting our channel. Thank you.